About misunderstandings in marriage. A great marriage is not one without misunderstandings. Ever since I got married to this person, I've never had any misunderstanding with the person. The person is lying because it's impossible. A great marriage is a marriage where the two persons has mastered how to manage or handle their misunderstandings. Why are there going to be challenges or misunderstandings in marriage? The reason is very simple. The both of you are not the same. The both of you are different. It is our differences that shows up in the marriage that causes all kinds of misunderstandings. Differences in background and differences in gender. A man and a woman are not exactly the same, and because they're not exactly the same, there are likelihood that the way the both of them respond to situations will be very different. A man had to write a book. The title of the book is Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. What it means is that these two persons came from entirely different planets. Their realities and their interpretation of things and life are not exactly the same. They don't have exactly the same viewpoint or point of view on any matter. So that being said, a man and a woman can be doing the same thing, but can be doing it for two different reasons. And because these things are not understood, that's why there are unnecessary misunderstandings. It becomes easier for us to manage the differences that shows up in our lives, especially when we know the story. For example, if a child steals, and after the child has stolen bread, and then the mom is angry and they want to beat up the child until the child screams out and say, "Hey, I am sorry I stole the bread, but I've not eaten in the past 1 week," you will observe that the emotion will move from anger to pity. And the reason they are pitying the child is because they have a background of the story, they have a background of the history. The reason why couples do not understand each other, especially when they do something that does not appeal to each other, is basically because they don't have a background understanding of why they act the way they do. The reason why your wife acts the way she does is because she's a woman. A man talks, a woman talks, but men and women talk for different reasons. A woman is not talking to you because she has something important to say. A woman is talking to you because you are someone important in her life. And this is very difficult for men, because in the world of men, when a man talks, it's because there is something important to say. So in the world of a woman, their realities and their perception and their way of thinking is not exactly the same. So when she manifests those things she manifests, that makes her a woman. If you have a background understanding as a man, what it does is that it makes you accept it, it makes you understand her, it makes you make excuses for her. The same thing applies to men on the other hand. In the world of men, men think the way they think because they are men. And when a woman understands this, she understands, I'm dealing with a different gender here, I'm dealing with a different person here. He's acting the way he's acting because he's a man, and because of that I can make excuses for him, because this thing comes natural with him. These responses or reactions are almost instinctive. Therefore, because I understand that, it affects the way I respond to the person's differences. So this is the reason why people can be able to live with their differences and live very well, because they have a background understanding of what their differences are, and they know exactly how to live with their differences in the most beautiful way. I don't know if this makes sense to you at all. God bless you.